Hello and welcome to Telaris University. In this video, we'll show you how to change Wiegand formats for 26-bit cards. Now, we assume in this video that you have XPressEntry installed, which you see in the middle of my screen here, and that you have your handheld installed and connected, which you see on the far right of my screen. Now, because we're using facility code, the first thing we want to do is to enable facility code in our settings. So let's go into settings. And a quick way to search for this setting is just to type facility and go to add edit display, and we want to show the facility code column and badges. I want to go to reader validations, hit save. I want to go to reader validations, and we want to enable this feature that says scan badge must match facility code. Let's hit save, and let us go back to XPressEntry. Now, the next thing we want to do is to pick out the data from the card so that we can explain how to modify this format within Weigand settings. So to do that, let's go back into our handheld device. Let's minimize XPressEntry. Let us go into an application called KeyLink. Now present your badge. Now you should see the card data is displayed on the last tag, and it's 0x1A02020676. So I have Notepad on my left here, so let us just type that out. So that is 0x1A. Now when you look at the data, this 0x just specifies that the string of data that is right after this string is hexadecimal. And the very next two set of data, the 1A, specifies the length of the data. So in this case, let us take this 1A into our calculator, and let us open the calculator and go to hex and just type 1A. So this means that we have a 26-bit data on this card. So this means that whatever you're bringing out and converting, you are going to be expecting 26 bits. So if it's not up to 26 bits, you can pad with zeros on the left-hand side. And if it's more than 26 bits when you put it into your calculator, you're going to take out everything on the left-hand side after you count 26 bits from the right-hand side. So let's see our data on this instance. Let's pick out whatever it is that is after the 1A here, and let us put it in our calculator, and let us pick out the binary data from this calculator. So remember that we're looking for 26 bits. So let us count from the right-hand side and count 26 bits and get rid of everything that is after that. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we can take out the very last two zeros. So let us go, now that we have the data, let us now go back into XPressEntry and view the Weigand formats. Our Weigand format is within settings, and you're looking for Weigand format data. Now we have a default format for 26 bits, which you see here. And really the part that is relevant for you is the part about facility code and the card number. So we can just take out the rest of the data. And I just want to make this field 0 and make this field 1. And hit save. Now if you notice in this data, it says that the employee number starts from bit 1 and counts 16 bits. And it's read from left to right, and it says the facility code starts from bit 17, count 8 bits, and reads from left to right. When we look at Weigand data, the counting goes 0, 1, 2, 3. So the first bit is over just one place. So let's count 16 bits. And let us copy this out, take this to the next line. So we're expecting that this data and what we read on XPressEntry should be the exact same thing. So let's just copy this and take it into our calculator and see what that brings. That is 827. So let's go back into XPressEntry and present this badge. As you can see, it's 827. So the very next thing is the facility code, and this facility code that is counting from bit 17 and counting 8 bits. So this is bit 17 here. Let's count 8 bits. So right at the top of my head, we can see that that is just the number 1 in decimal. So let us just confirm that this facility code is correct. Now to do that, we already have this person's data. If you go into his data here, you can see that his facility code is 1. So in order to test this, let's change this facility code to 2. And I'll be expecting this to reject the card now. If you see, if I change this back to 1, which is the facility code, it should accept this card. There you go. So the next thing we want to do is to modify the entire Weigand format data. So let's go into the settings and see how we can change the card number. So let's go into Weigand format here. And under this card number, let us switch this and take out the entire facility code and just switch this to take 24 bits after the bit 1. So we're expecting that if we take 24 bits, let us see what that turns out to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is what we're expecting. Let's go to the next line. And let us see what that comes to in the calculator. So we're expecting to see a card number of 66363. So let's see what happens when we present our badge. And there you go, 66363. Now this is how you can modify your Weigand formats. There are very many ways you can play around with the Weigand formats, and this will be dealt with in a separate video. Please feel free to reach out to us at helpdesk@Telarus.com for any technical queries or sales@Telarus.com for any product inquiries. Thank you.